Jai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padai Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Bhakta Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Rama
Hare Krishna. Can you all hear us okay? Is everything good for you all? Okay, thank you. Hare Krishna.
So today our topic would be how to make our life auspicious this Kartik. Especially, we'll be discussing the do's and the don'ts of Kartik 2024, how to perform Kartik Vrata, misconceptions of fasting during Kartik, proper mood of fasting in Kartik, and the highest austerity in Kartik.
And we'll also share a very sweet pastime in the end. So this Kartik month, is also, it's a very, very special month. Srila Prabhupada says this in many, many occasions. Srila Prabhupada has said this. And this Damodara Vrata is also known as Urja Vrata or the Niyama Seva Vrata. Now, Urja Vrata, why? Because this is the month of Srimati Radharani. And Srimati Radharani is the goddess of this month. She is the presiding deity of this month. And all the wealth and strength manifests in Srimati Radharani in glorifying her service to Sri Krishna. And that is why this month has special potency, because Srimati Radharani, she manages all the wealth and power which are actually meant for serving the master of our heart, Sri Madhava. And she bestows that special mercy on anyone who partakes in this special Kartik Vrata.
The word Urja actually means wealth and power. And so this Urja Vrata in the month of Kartik, all the results ascend to Sri Urjeshwari, who is none other than Srimati Radharani. And so Vaishnavas, they attach a lot of importance to Kartik, especially in trying to satisfy Srimati Radharani. And why do we do that? To gain favor for service. And so be blessed with the service to her beloved Sri Krishna. In this month of Kartik, when we take a sankalpa, sankalpa means a determined vow. Some vow, some sankalpa to perform some austerities during Kartik, we must be very careful that we are not doing any mental speculation on how to perform the vrata. Sometimes people concoct so many different special ways of fasting.
Like some devotees, they say, oh yeah, we will take only, fruit juices, we will do only juices, or we'll take only milk, or, we'll take only fruits for the whole month, we'll take only fruit. So like this, we must not, make up any kind of concoction. We must be very careful of, following what is there in the Shastra. This Kartik Vrata, sometimes some devotees say, oh, well, I want to probably just lose some weight. So, why not use this month to add in some that, diet, and, we can do that. We can lose some body fat. It's not the way to perform this Vrata. This Vrata is not meant for, doing anything physical to our body. Rather, it is meant for satisfying Srimati Radharani. So we must follow the proper codes, the proper etiquettes, that are given very precisely by Srila Sanatan Goswami Pad in the Hari Bhakti Vilas. So Sanatan Goswami actually clearly mentions in the Hari Bhakti Vilas that for this entire month, devotees may choose to undertake some austerities in taking prasad. Like some devotees choose to take Havishya Prasad once a day. They take milk and milk products or Ekadashi Prasad during the rest of the time for morning and evening. And if devotees are not able to do Havishya fasting, like just taking boiled food, if they're not able to do that, then it is recommended that Sanatan Goswami recommends that if we can give up one of our very favorite dish, sometimes we like, like some devotees, they really say, okay, I love paneer or I love cheese. That's my favorite anyway. So we can say that, oh, I can't do Havishya, I can't do that much, but maybe for the pleasure of Lord Damodar, I can, you know, give up this for the entire month, or a particular fruit. Or some devotees say that, oh, I'll not take sweets for the entire month. Something that is very dear to them, they can give it up during this month. So Srila Sanatan Goswami mentions that Lord Damodar is actually a 3-year-old boy. He's a baby. And to please a baby, it is very, very simple. It is simple, but it may not be easy. It is simple to do it. So our sincere attempt during this month is what pleases Lord Damodar and Srimati Radharani. So
In this month, the most important austerity that we must undertake, apart from increasing our personal sadhana by chanting extra rounds, offering ghee lamps, and reciting Sri Damodar Ashtakam, reciting Bhagavad Gita, Gajendra Moksha Stuti, and all of these different stuti. Apart from all of this, the most important austerity that we can undertake in this month is to create opportunities for people to render more devotional service in this month, especially new people, because in this month there is special discount that the little baby boy Sri Damodar is very happy to give anyone. So many devotees have started their bhakti life from the month of Kartik due to the mercy received during the month of Kartik. Srila Prabhupada, our spiritual masters, they say this most special month of Kartik is very auspicious. There are a lot of spiritual discounts, and there's a secret that as practicing devotees, we are like regular customers, we will get the benefits. But if we want to earn that extra commission, then we must share this opportunity to render service with the new people. Sometimes we can go out to the grocery stores, set up a table with Srila Prabhupada's books outside the grocery store, a picture of Lord Damodar, some ghee lamps, some little prasad, and whoever passes by, we can invite them. We can invite them by offering prasad and ask them to offer a lamp to Lord Damodar. This is most pleasing to Srimati Radharani and the topmost austerity we can do in this month of Kartik. In fact, it is said that all the sins they flee from the heart. If we perform other vratas 100 times, still they will not equal to one performance of Kartik Vrata, because all the holy places they live within the body of Sri Kartik month and Vrata. This particular proper, if perform this very properly, it gives 1 million times the result of chanting mantras, doing any yatras or other type of vratas. And in Vrindavan, especially even once, if someone performs this even once, then one will easily attain Krishna Bhakti. In fact, Dhruva Maharaj, he went to Madhuvan, and there he attained Hari Darshan just by worshipping Krishna in Mathura during the Kartik month. So when he was doing all this austerity, it coincided with the Kartik month. And Vrindavan is actually a state of consciousness. It's a physical place. It has a lot of potency when we are physically there. At the same time, sometimes we may be physically there, but our consciousness may be in the enjoying mode. Whereas sometimes some devotees may be outside of Vrindavan physically, but their consciousness may be in that Vrindavan mood of Vrajabhav, of seva, of service, attitude, and gratitude. That is Sri Vrindavan Dham, Vrindavan Bhav. And with that consciousness, wherever we perform this service, it's Vrindavan.
So Srila Prabhupada actually speaks in Sri Mayapur Dham in the year 1974, during this month of Kartik. Srila Prabhupada says that Krishna's another name is Damodara. And the Damodar temple, Radha Damodar temple in Vrindavan, Prabhupada is saying, I was staying there in Vrindavan, and still I have my 2 rooms in Radha Damodar temple. So this Damodar description, the Damodar month, it'll be from the 18th of October this year. So from that day, we'll observe Damodar Vrata for 1 month, from 18th to 17th November. It's very similar to this year somehow. We started on the 17th of October to the 15th of November. And Srila Prabhupada continues to say that the duty will be that in the evening, you'll offer a candle or a small candle, all of you, just before the deity, not within the room, but outside the room, and chant the Damodar Ashtakam, Namamishwaram. That is already printed in our songbook. So this will be the Damodar Vrata. So we can see this is as early as 1974. Srila Prabhupada is giving a very general description about how to follow the Damodar Vrata, a very simplistic way of following Damodar Vrata, that even if you don't have ghee lamps, Srila Prabhupada says you can even offer candles. And sometimes, when we go out to some big programs, to like we organize this outreach event, which has 10,000 people. And it is not, fire is somehow a hazard over here. So what we do is we give them tea light, what's that called? LED candles, which is this artificial, candles. So with that, you can make them offer, so there are so many endless possibilities that, it doesn't really have to be a ghee lamp. Anyone can just come and just even do a LED candle, arti to Lord Damodar, and that is going to be so pleasing. And their devotional service would have started of these, new people, and we get so much benefit of performing this seva.
One time a devotee asked Srila Prabhupada that today is the beginning of Urja Vrata. Can you please describe what is this Urja Vrata, how it should be observed? And Srila Prabhupada said, oh, Urja Vrata, you chant Hare Krishna 24 hours for 1 month. That's all. So Srila Prabhupada, and then Guru Das, he said, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. And Prabhupada said, yes, don't sleep, don't eat. That's Urja Vrata. Can you execute? And devotees started laughing. I don't know. So from this pastime, we understand that Srila Prabhupada focused on progress, not perfection. Perfection is chanting Hare Krishna 24 hours a day. That's the perfection of Urja Vrata. But Prabhupada, sarcastically or jokingly, he's saying, can you do this perfect thing? No. Then just focus on progress. How we can make where we are currently, if we are chanting 1 round every day, let me increase to 2 rounds. If I'm reading 1 page of Srila Prabhupada's book, can I read 2 pages of Srila Prabhupada's book? If I am distributing 1 book, can I distribute 2 books? Make sure that we are measuring what we are doing now and just add a little bit so we make progress in the stretch zone. We shouldn't go into the panic zone where say, oh, I'm going to distribute 100 Srila Prabhupada's books today. Well, that will make us panic, and then we won't even distribute one book. Srila Prabhupada, in his introduction to Bhagavad Gita, preface to the introduction of Bhagavad Gita, he said that even if one person can become a devotee, that will be the perfection of this book, success of this book. If someone becomes one person becomes a devotee by reading this book, I will consider this a success. He didn't say, I want millions of followers, millions of people reading this book. That was his intention, but he started with just one. So let's focus on progress in spiritual life during this month of Kartik. Let's make that as the theme rather than overwhelming ourselves with perfection.
And because then it brings nothing but anxiety. When we say that, oh, when we see other devotees, maybe they may be doing so much and we are not doing that much. Oh, we are supposed to be doing this and we are not able to do this. Then that brings in anxiety. And in anxious conditions, we will not be able to render proper devotional service. So, just like the pastime of Lord Ramachandra with the squirrel and Hanumanji, we all know that pastime. So we must try to do the best to our own ability. As Prabhu mentioned, that let us come out of our comfort zone. There is the comfort zone, then outside of that is the stretch zone, and outside of that is the panic zone. So we must never try to be in the comfort zone, because when we are in the comfort zone, then we tend to become very lazy, lethargic, we let go. And how everything is going every day, we try to go that way only. But if we are in the stretch zone, we will try to, do something which we are not able to do normally in our comfort zone. So we are stretching ourselves a little. But if we stretch ourselves too much, we'll get into the panic zone. So that is also anxiety. And this other zone, which is the comfort zone, that is lethargy. So be in the stretch zone, so that, if you're just keeping the rubber band just like that, it may get entangled. But if you keep the rubber band and, little bit stretched, it's okay. But if you stretch it too much, it will break. So always remember that.
Progress happens in the stretch zone.
There you go. So this is how we must always try to do our sadhana. So increase our japa. These are the main things that we must stress on, which is increasing our japa, reading Srila Prabhupada's books, and try to create opportunities for others, for new people to render devotional service. Give them an opportunity to participate in the devotional service to Sri Krishna.
There's one beautiful pastime in Sri Anand Vrindavan Champu, and there it tells how Krishna was stealing one time in his house. He was in his own house stealing butter, and he was eating as he took. Then he was so engrossed in the pot of butter. He took the butter, he was looking at it, and he raised his head to lick the butter from his hand. And as he raised his head, he saw on the other side there's a small child looking at him. And he just stopped, he just froze in fear. Wow, someone else has seen me. Now they will go and tell Mother Yashoda. So little baby Krishna walked towards that boy. And that boy was none other than Krishna's own reflection in the mirror. In Yashoda Maya's, in Nanda Baba's house, there were pillars made of jewels. And these jewels would shine. And so you could see the reflection in that jeweled pillar. And Krishna felt that this is another boy who is also looking at him.
So when Krishna saw that, when Krishna was walking with his butter in his hand, and Krishna started walking, even that boy was walking towards Krishna. And Krishna was like, okay, 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 I'm actually eating this butter. You also want? I'll give you the butter. Whatever Krishna was saying, that boy was also doing the same thing. And then, Krishna said, here, take the butter. You take the butter. Don't tell Mother Yashoda what I'm doing, okay? If you don't tell Mother Yashoda, Then I will share the butter with you, and it is very tasty, very delicious. You don't tell, okay, here, take, take. So when Krishna was saying, take like this and giving to the boy, that boy was also giving to Krishna like this. Of course, it's his own reflection. So Krishna said, oh, you already stole butter? Okay, okay. And Krishna started licking from the pillar, he was licking from there as if taking from the boy. And even that boy appeared to be licking Krishna's hand. So he was thinking like this, and Mother Jashoda, she was hiding in a corner and she was watching this entire pastime with great happiness. So much happiness. She was in ecstasy. Then what is my baby doing?
And hearing the laughter from Mother Yashoda, Krishna got more scared. God, I'm caught. Mother Yashoda saw. He immediately ran towards Mother Yashoda. Maya, Maya, I'm not stealing butter. I'm not stealing butter. I'll tell you who's stealing butter. There in that pillar, there is a boy. He stole the butter. And I was telling him, I was very angry with him. Don't steal. My Yashoda will be very, very angry with you. But still, he stole it away. So I'm angry with him, but I'm not stealing butter. I'm good boy.
So Mother Jashoda just picked up baby Krishna and she said, oh Lala, it's okay, no problem. And Krishna was licking his fingers from behind Mother Jashoda's shoulders. So this is the way we can, immerse ourselves in pools of ecstasy by remembering these sweet pastimes of Lord Damodar during this month of Kartik. So we have the desire that we will come and visit all of you every day during this month, share special pastimes, very sweet pastimes during this month of Kartik. And we will also discuss very important, things that we can do in this month of Kartik. So we are having one request to all of you that if you would like to, while we um, share, right now we will sing the Damodar Ashtakam in honor of Lord Damodar. But we request you all to also think on one thing, that if there is anything special that you would like us to speak on for the rest of the month that is there, if there's anything, then you please share with us. And we would love to, if we can, we would love to do it. And but just let us know, because then it will give us the pleasure that we are doing something for the pleasure of all of you, our dear listeners.
And if you have any sankalpa that you'd like to share that you are wanting to do during the month of Kartik, please also share it with us. We'll be happy to pray for you and help you in this sankalpa.
Vivo. So here's the we'll sing the Damodar Ashtakam.
Namah Vishwaram Sachit Anandarupam Lasat Kundalam Toku Lebrajamanam Yashodabhiyonukam Latavamanam Paramrishtamadhyanta Dodrutya Gopya Iti Triksmati Radhe Anandakunde Swagosham Nimajantam Achapayantam Tadeshintageshu bhaktayjitatam guna prematastam satamriti vande. Idam te mukham bhojam adyatanena Ritam jalai snigdha rataishta gundya Mohoschumbitam bimbam praktadaram me Manasya virastam padam lakshana Tvaya muchitam bhakti bhajam pritam cha Tata prema bhakti sa tamni prayaksha Namo Shri Damodare Namo Radhikaya Priyaya Namo Nantalaya Devaya Tumya Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for participating in this wonderful kirtan. So now let's open the lines for any questions or comments that you may have.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Great.
Hare
Humble
Krishna.
obeisances. All glories to Prabhupada, all glories to Gurudev.
Yeah.
Happy Kartik month, happy Damodar Astakam, happy Radha Damodar, happy Yashoda Damodar.
Jai.
Happy
Prabhuji,
Kartik.
yeah, always you say, I mean, it is said like you offer the lamp in the evening. Why not during the day? Is it wrong to offer lamp in the morning?
No, you can offer during the darshanarti as well. So morning, afternoon, evening, there is no time, place restriction.
Anytime.
That's what I thought. Nice lecture, nice pastime. So keep continuing these pastimes of Damodar for the rest of the month. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you so
Hare
much,
Krishna.
Prabhuji.
Krishna
Thank
Mataji,
you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
So always we like to listen to your lectures and like to listen more and more. Like every day you do it, we don't get tired. So
Hari Bol.
very nice to
Thank
see
you.
you.
So we are seeing you after a long time, Prabhuji Mataji.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
We were in Mayapur Dham, we were in India.
yeah.
We just got back. Thank
So,
you.
see you again. Thank
When
you.
we heard you are in Mayapur, but we wanted to see you. Maybe we can see you in the altar or temple room, but we never saw you. Maybe you're doing Tulsi Puja sometime, but maybe you're inside always serving Jai Prakash Maharaj wonderful dishes.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you for your blessings.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare
Thank you,
Krishna, dear
Prabhuji, Mataji.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, dearest Mataji, Prabhuji. I offer my humble obeisances at your lotus feet. Thank you so, so much for this beautiful class. Just listening to your sweet words. It's just like nectarian fruit just dripping. It's so wonderful. I'm immediately thinking, please come back again. I'm being greedy because I miss you so much. Thank you so much for all of your services and everything that you do. So
Thank
grateful
you.
for this wonderful
Thank you.
class and the opportunities that you provide to all of us.
Thank you. Thank you. We missed you all too. Thank you. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Thank you, Mother.
Hare
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you.
This is my first time coming here today, and I'm glad that I joined. It was wonderful listening, both of you, and it really sounds like honey pouring into the ears. And I feel I'm so blessed today that I'm able to hear the Damodar Akshatam, sung by Prabhu right here, and then telling us the small story of Sri Krishna. And I wish and uh, get more blessings to hear more of you, more of the Krishna stories and all. And thank you for Shivani Mataji to make this happen for me today. Thank you so much.
Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. Is your name Kavita De?
My name is Kavita De. Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
It's a
Krishna
pleasure to meet
Mataji.
you. Where are you from?
Virginia.
Very nice.
I'm based
Thank
right now.
you.
I'm in Virginia. I'm from India.
Yes, yes, of course.
Yeah.
But he's staying in Virginia. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Thank you so
Mataji.
much.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
So we were thinking of going deeper into the Damodar Katha as the theme for this month of Kartik on the daily lectures. At the same time, if you have any other suggestions that you'd like to hear during this month of Kartik, um, we'll be happy to uh, speak on that as well.
So let us know what you would like us to speak on. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji Prabhuji, Dandvat Pranam.
Hare
All
Krishna.
glories to Srila Prabhupada and Gurudev. So, praying that you both are doing well. So everything is fine, right, Mataji Prabhuji? Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
Yeah, Mother Flavia has said like they are missing you, but we are missing you here.
We are also missing all of you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for a wonderful uh, narration about the Kartik month and how to celebrate it.
Uh-oh.
Hare
Prabhu,
Krishna.
you kind of just froze. Okay, we'll get back Hari Prasad Prabhu when he comes back then. Anybody else would like to speak till then? Maybe Hari Prasad Prabhu. Prabhu, can you hear us?
No. Anyways,
Anybody else would like to speak? Okay, Prabhuji is back.
okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Mataji. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Yes, Hare
Interesting class.
Krishna Prabhu.
Am I audible, Mataji? Is it fine now?
Yes.
Is it?
We can get it.
Yeah. And thank you so much for singing Damodar Ashtakam, Mataji Prabhuji. Mataji, I'm able to hear only Prabhuji voice. Your voice is not audible that time. Little
Oh,
bit,
really?
little bit. Yes,
Okay.
Mataji. You're singing far away from the mic, I felt.
Oh,
Sorry to say that. Sorry to
no,
say
no,
that.
of course. Thank you for saying it. Thank you.
And really, the story you said, like Ananda Vrindavan Champu, right? So I also get bewildered, like Kunti Maharani. Oh, this is what he experienced. We remember right now, Prabhuji Mataji, in Dwaraka also, Krishna was getting bewildered on his own, seeing on his own lotus face, right? So you made me to remember these two things, Kunti Maharani prayers as well as this one. So they are getting bewildered, right? Yeah. And regarding Sankalpa, which you asked, right? So this month I plan to, I mean, I just made a vow that I don't want to hear any for finding fault on devotees. I don't want to hear from other devotees as well. I'm just stopping them. So don't want to do that this month. Don't criticize any Vaishnavas. So we need to observe the weather and we need to fully focus on Krishna. So everything is happening in the sanction of Krishna. So we need to observe that one. So I'm just helping the other devotees as well. Don't say anything else. Just focus on the service. We have to focus on service. We have less time, Prabhuji, right? We don't
Very
know our
nice.
yeah. So that's Sankalpa I made. And regarding the request, yeah, you are making us to observe, I mean, completely immerse in Damodar. So you can continue the story, Prabhuji, so whatever the lecture you are giving. So that is always bringing closer to Krishna, whatever you say, right? Even the last 3 years, you already brought virtually to Vrindavan mood. Yeah, physically we are here. You brought that all the pictures and the narrations in front of us and made us to think about Vrindavan Dham. So you can continue the same thing. And along with that, one more request, Prabhu, how to serve Guru Prabhu. So you both are served Srila Guru Maharaj. So let us give us a instruction, even the following the instruction also, because everyone will not get a Vapu Seva, right? Even the Vani Seva also, you can help us. So how to follow the instructions, in what ways we need to correct ourselves, because we are neophyte, right? We may do some mistakes, right, in doing Seva, everything. That also you can help us, Prabhuji. So that is a request from me, humble request. I'm sorry for placing this request as well.
Definitely.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you so much, Mataji Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Dandavat
Very
Hare
pranam.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Sulochana?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna
Hare
Prabhu, Pranam
Krishna.
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna. Hare Krishna.
I'm very, very happy to see you, Mataji. Wonderful lecture and
We're so happy to
introduction.
see you. Yes.
My vow is last time Prabhu said 3 C's you have to follow. No comparison, no complaint, and no criticism, Mataji. I take this vow entire this month, try to follow, but I'm always fall down and wake up and try to fall. Try to చేస్తున్నాను మాతది
అదే దామోదర్ చూస్తున్నారు.
and some little food and the wake up before half an hour before daily, like entire year, taking small pose. I don't want to stretching more for
Yes.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you, Sulochana.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Saran Devi Mataji, you were saying something?
Thank you, Mataji, for the wonderful class.
Thank
We
you.
are hearing it and attentively and remembering, and it helps more in the Krishna conscious. You are giving so much aroma, taste, like Diwali sweets. Thank you. Happy Diwali, Mataji. Prabhuji.
Thank you. Happy Diwali.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank you.
Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
So if there are no other questions or comments, we'll take your leave today, only to come back tomorrow and discussing in detail about the Damodar Katha and the miracles that are hidden in this month of Kartik.
Harivo.
Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah.
Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki
Jai.
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 Thank
Hare
you so
Krishna.
much.
Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Mataji,
Thank you.
Prabhuji, Dandavat